What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and look, we've got a new trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out yesterday at the time of this recording, and I was not able to do a reaction to it. I've seen some images and little pieces of the trailer around Twitter and such, but I don't really, not enough. I think it would, spoil the majority of the trailer. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this, and hopefully I can get this uploaded by the end of the day. Oh, Mario. He's in an arena. Oh boy. Let's go. Like, let's go. Donkey Kong. Is this supposed to be like Smash? Oh.
But I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
I got this. No problem. Yes!
Come on, Mario. Our big adventure begins now.
Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
There's a huge universe out there
Okay.
with a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us.
I mean,
No pressure.
it's a Mario Kart. Rainbow Road. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I see why people are making fun of the Wahoo. All right. Okay, so like I still like it. Everything looks wonderful. I think that the trailer is animated very well, and like I don't have anything negative to say about the way that it looks. Like I still don't know. Like they've clearly decided that the best thing to do was to try to make Mario and Luigi like to not make them sound overly cartoony, which seems kind of silly given the way they look. I mean, it's an inherently cartoony look. I mean, it's almost like saying like, what maybe we're going to do a live action SpongeBob, but we need to make him sound like a normal person. Or, like, come on, man. Like, a character's cartoony. Lean into it. But they want everybody to sound normal. I mean, and it's the same for Peach. I mean, Peach sounds fairly normal. The only one that doesn't really sound normal is Bowser. But even still, like, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I don't get it. I figure, like, I've got a bit of a prediction here, and that's I think we'll see Charles Martinet voice Mario at some point in this movie. Like, I get the feeling that something will happen that will temporarily change his voice, and that will be the joke or something like that. Like, I don't know, he'll eat a bad mushroom or something, and then all of a sudden it'll be Charles talking for, maybe he'll get one sentence or something. I mean, I figure Charles will get some background roles, he'll be like Koopa Trooper number 3 or something like that. But I figure at some point we'll hear the Mario voice. I don't know how you could have a Mario movie with Charles in the credits and not have the Mario voice show up. So we'll hear it at some point in the movie, I'm sure. I'd be surprised if we didn't. But anyway, like, I guess it's just one of those things I have to get used to. They just didn't want to do the cartoony stuff. I'm wondering here in this arena. Look, because if you notice, Mario and Donkey Kong, it looks like they're about to fight on this beam, which would replicate a 2D platform fighter. So I'm betting this right here is going to be a bit of a... It's going to be a throwback to Donkey Kong when Mario would fight Donkey Kong, and then they'll make amends. They'll befriend each other, and then Donkey Kong will be a loyal ally. But this is going to serve as a tribute to Donkey Kong and Smash Brothers by basically saying you're going to have to fight on this platform, and we'll get to watch it from the side, which will make it look like a platform fighter game. So that's an interesting idea there, to put some Smash representation into it, and it's just funny to see Mario get beat up. And there's Cranky Kong. Look at that. Not sure what's happening here. I still think that, like, Jack Black's doing a really good job with Bowser. Luigi's going to have the same problem as far as the normal voice thing. And at this point, I think it's just, you're going to have to just accept it. But at least they did seem to keep his personality. He's kind of cowardly. And he freaks out and screams a lot. Peach, strangely enough, is the same thing. They tried to make her very normal sounding, but then I saw people saying, like, her here with this halberd or whatever you call this freaking super weapon here, they're gonna have her be like a fighter type person, and I don't know, like, it doesn't seem to me that Peach is like, they're gonna make her the anti-damsel in distress. Like, there's gonna be a joke in here about, I don't need you to save me. Like, they always do that with these kind of movies. Do you remember, those of you who've seen Wreck-It Ralph 2, which was a very bad sequel, there's the scene where Vanellope is meeting all the Disney princesses, and she says something to them about, like, do these men come up and try to save you? Like, you think, like, they think you need saving or stuff, and they all go like, yeah. And she's like, what's up with that? And the fun, of course, the irony is that a lot of those some of those princesses did need the man to come up and save them, because it's like these movies are like almost 100 years old at this point. I can't remember which ones it was specifically, like right off the top of my head, but there was one who said that, like, I didn't need a man to save me or something like that. And I'm like, wait a minute, in your particular movie you did, so ease up a little bit there. But there's definitely gonna be a joke about Mario, like Peach doesn't need Mario to save her or something like that. But, like, the funny thing is that Peach is in Smash. She fights. There was a whole video game about Peach, like, where she was the main playable character. And even in, like, stuff like the Mario Rabbids game, where she actually does shoot a gun, like, she can be sort of cutesy and dainty and, you know, still, like, whoop butt when she needs to. I mean, there's nothing... Like, it's like they've had to change their personalities. Except Luigi. Like, this Peach is going to be... Like, I'm the tough Peach. Like, you know, like, this is what her performance is gonna be. But, I mean, it just doesn't sound bad. It's just, it's gonna be strange. Like, it's like Peach just, it's like, to be fair, yes, her role in most Mario games generally does fall to be the damsel in distress. That's just sort of Mario's thing. He's always done, no matter whether it was Peach or Daisy or whatever. He's always been out trying to save a princess from some evil monster. But, which is funny enough, is like Bowser's not really, like, super evil. Like the hilarious ending of Super Mario Odyssey was like, yeah, that was a really funny ending because it mostly like Mario spent this whole game trying to find Bowser. I'm getting off on a tangent. Anyway, I just hope that they don't like overdo it, where like she doesn't call Mario pathetic or something like that, and it just I don't want to see that. A lot of Mario levely stuff here. That's going to be interesting. Like, how does that work? These floating blocks. Like, I want to know how this actually works. Do these like it looks like a Mario Maker level, and I want to know like how this works. Is this held up by magic? Because it's clearly defying gravity. I don't know. There probably won't be. Well, I hope there will be an in-world explanation for why these things are floating in the air. I know there's never really given one in the games. See, like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, look, Mario falls on that platform. She's really excited for him, but then when she sees him fall, she rolls her eyes and like, I don't know. Their dynamic is gonna be strange in this game, in this movie. I said game. It's gonna be strange. I mean, I do like though, like here they are walking over this water level. The cheeps are jumping out. Like that's fun. A lot of game influence. There's Tanuki Mario. That's fun. The fire flowers are here. Peach can use them. I'm fine with that. She's used them in the games. Like I said, like look. I mean, they look fine. Like, Mario looks fine. He looks like Mario if you were trying to make him look like Fix-It Felix. Toad looks just like you would expect Toad to look. Peach is cute. I mean, she looks fine. And there's nothing visually wrong with this. Like, look, Yoshi's Island. Now, the Rainbow Road thing is interesting. It looks like this isn't going to be a race so much as this is going to end up being like a magic course that will allow them to charge into battle. This is going to be them going to fight Bowser. And this is how they're going to get there. See, there's Donkey Kong. There's Peach. That looks like Cranky Kong. No, not Cranky. Funky Kong in the back. So I guess a lot of the Kongs, or maybe it won't be because this looks like him over there on the left. The far left over there, though, there's some more Kongs. You know what? There could be a good bit of cameos in this. I wonder if Diddy will show up. I can't remember if Diddy's supposed to be in this or not. But there could be a good bit of cameos in this if they're gonna do a whole Mario Kart scene. But anyway, that's all I really got to say. Like, I just hope they don't make Peach annoying as to try to, as like this thing where they're like, we don't want to do the damsel in distress thing, even though that's pretty much Peach's whole character for the most part. Even though she has done things in the show, like, or in the games, like, just don't make it annoying. Don't make her like berate Mario for whatever reason just because. We want it to be a strong female character. Like, you can do that without having her berate Mario and do the whole thing. Like, I don't need you. I don't need a man to save me. Like, well, 30 some odd years of video games has said that you kind of do, but that's the only thing that I find like annoying about this stuff. Like let her be cutesy and dainty, and then let her be clever. She doesn't, like, there's ways to defeat the bad guy. You know, there's multiple ways to beat the bad guy. Look at Paper Mario. Like, she was, like, orchestrating, like, this whole thing in Paper Mario, and, like, sneaking around Bowser's castle, like, multiple times. She'd get out. But anyway, I don't know. It's one of those weird things where you just like, you can see, like, you can tell how like Hollywood thinks that things like this are going to be like cool. Like these ideas that they get, you know, about these kinds of things. But I think that this still could be a very good movie. I think the little quirks are just have to deal with, like the Mario and Luigi are gonna sound normal. Peach is probably, they're like, I think the term people were using was girl boss. Like, I don't know. That doesn't seem to be like a thing that would work for Peach. To be honest, it seems like something that would work more with Daisy. She's more of the aggressive type character who's the, you know, she's always been seen as the one who's the spunky one. She would be the one to sort of be the smart aleck and sort of, you know, be like this is gonna be our hero. And Peach could be like, hey, let's give him a chance. Like, you know, like Peach would be more like the one like, hey, we shouldn't judge people just because, you know, we shouldn't judge people because like this short little guy with a big mustache and a big nose. Let's not judge him and say he can't help us. And then he falls off the cliff or something, and Daisy's like, you sure about that? Like, that would be fun, but I don't think Daisy's going to be in this. That's kind of a strange thing, because I saw people were posting the map at one point where they're looking. Let me see if I can find it. There's a point where they look at a map, and it shows all the lands of the Mushroom Kingdom. And I think people said that this desert area is Sarasaland, which would be where Daisy lives. So it's weird. Maybe they're saving Daisy for the next movie, because you know they're going to be doing another movie. But I don't know, man. Like, I want to stay very optimistic about this. I think that there's a lot more good. I think I said this the last time for the first trailer. There's a lot more good about this trailer than there is bad. And to be fair, the bad isn't necessarily bad so much as it is, like, just different. Like, Chris Pratt, I don't think really makes a good Mario, but it's because he sounds so different. I still think that wahoo at the end was very lackluster, and like I'd have said, like, you know what, like, we're already going this far of a different direction with this character. Let's just not even do the wahoo. Like, he doesn't have his traditional accent. It's not a, you know, the wahoo is a cartoony thing. Same with like the let's go, like it doesn't sound quite right without the, you know, the accent. If he's not gonna do the Italian accent or whatever, it doesn't really work as well. It sounds a little awkward. But again, I feel like no matter how people feel about, you know, the way that Mario and Luigi or anybody else in this sounds, I think that the spectacle of the movie itself will probably override a lot of people's feelings on that. People will get over it. I don't know, man. Like, it's I know I'm rambling now, but I just think there's too much good going on in this for the negatives to hurt it that bad. So I'm looking forward to it now. I mean, the idea of a full Mario movie before was probably something like I would have said, like, let's just avoid this altogether. But I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right, and I don't think that like big Mario fans are gonna go into this and be disappointed. So I'm gonna say this could be really good. I think it could be really good. At the very least, you'll be entertained. So I'm sorry for rambling so long, but I'm excited to see this. What do you guys think? Do you think Mario and Luigi having normal voices is going to ruin the movie for you. If Peach is a girl boss, is that and is sort of has a little bit of toxicity to her, you know, that little you know, if she what's the word I'm looking for? If she channels a little bit of Daisy into her, you think that's bad? Will that hurt a potential Daisy appearance in the future? Like there's another one. If Peach has more of Daisy's personality, does that mean we probably won't see Daisy in a future movie? I don't know. Although that's an interesting idea too. Like, this is the Super Mario Brothers movie. You know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna do like the Super Mario Brothers 2 movie. Like, well, no, never mind. I just thought about it. Like the Tanuki suit being in this movie, and like all the other references to the others, like Smash and the original Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. I think that they wouldn't do that. They'll probably still go with the naming thing, the Super Mario Brothers 2 movie or something like that, Super Mario Brothers movie 2. Well, I would guess. I don't know. But they wouldn't follow the plot of the games, I think. This is probably going to be its own thing, set aside completely from the games. Anyway, I've run my mouth long enough. I'm scared to even think about how long I've been talking. But anyway, like and subscribe if you would. Thanks for watching if you did. And I guess we'll go see the movie when it comes out. Anyway, appreciate you guys. We'll see you later.